So, hello everyone, and today I'm making a new video for Ethan. So he asked how to periodize, how to make a program for his goals. So his goals are um, front lever, so mainly front lever. So if you want front lever and you really want it, you need to train it at least, I would say, 3 times a week, and you can even train it like 5 up to 6 times a week. You can do the grease the groove method, so you warm up a little bit and you have your traction, your pull-up bar just here in your house, and you do front lever every time you can. So this is very good for strength gains because your CNS adapt to what you give to it. So if you do front lever 10 times a day, in 2 months I think you will get it. But if you want front lever in a less brutal way and in a safer way, because there is a high chance of injury doing the grease the groove method, and without periodization and all this stuff, you can just get exhausted. So it's better to have a really strong program, and you can train front lever 5 times a week with your program. So his goal is front lever. He also wants bench, so bench and dips. So you see here you have two movements with the same muscle groups activation, and you don't want pull-ups. Yeah, pull-ups. You want pull-ups also. So I will put pull-ups here, and I think you should train legs. You are not you can train legs like running, all this stuff, sprinting. This is good for your testosterone, but you don't need to do squats. If you want, you can. Don't do a lot of muscle growth for the legs because bigger legs equal heavier legs equal more difficult skills. So it's not that good for your front lever. If you already have big legs, yeah, it will take more times than if you are a beginner with legs. Also, if you are a total beginner, it will take you at least 1 year to get your front lever, because you can't like be a total noob or you have insane genetic and I don't know. So I will not yap anymore, and I will start making your program. So yeah. So legs also. What you can do is if front lever is your main focus, as I understood, you put front lever in the first day of the week. So front lever, you do it on Monday or whatever. But this is the first day of your program, so front lever. And what I do is that I only do planche because I'm really focused on planche actually. I do planche as the first training of the week, and I only do planche, only planche. So what you can do is do only front lever the first day. So you really train front lever intensely. So first day you have front lever, and then you want dips and bench as primary. Okay, so I would say you can train bench. Yeah, what is the most efficient I think is then you train pull-ups and dips because this is really suitable. So first dips and secondary pull-up. So you train your back this day, and then you train dips as the first one and pull-ups as the second one, so you can kind of recover. Then you do your leg day, and you can combine your leg day with bench press. So if you want, you do bench press. So secondary, you will see why, but secondary bench. Then you do first front lever again after this day. Then you do, you need, if you don't really care about pull-ups, you can have two tertiary pull-ups. It just means that you train pull-ups, but not as the first movement, so you don't really focus on it. So what I will do is, because you say that you really want to focus on bench and dips, I will do first bench here, and secondary pull-ups again. And as the last day of the week, I will do leg day again, because legs are really important. And you can train legs, you go jogging and stuff like this. It's very important for your cardiovascular health. And also, like, you don't want to have spaghetti legs, like this shit, or you don't want to skip leg day. And you can obtain a good, really strong front lever with having really big legs. Like, it's not about this, but at least train legs. That's important for your general health. And you don't, maybe your goal is not to make them really big, but train them. So legs, and then you do secondary dips because you really want to focus on dips. No. You really want to focus on dips. So your last day is here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of training if it suits you. If you want less days of training, yeah, you can have less days, but it will be a different structure and maybe less things. But I think it's quite good like this, and you can really focus on front lever. So secondary dips here, you do first legs then dips, and you train everything basically. So tell me if it's good for you. I think it's good if you have the time to train 6 times. So but front lever needs the strength from back. Yeah, so because you train front lever as your first movement in the week, you will be CNS fresh. You will be fresh, and you will have a lot of energy to do your front lever. So you don't need to. You can train pull-ups even if you do front lever. So should I change the priority? I'm learning Carlos right now. Hope you could teach me some concepts. I don't know, please. Okay. So here's the basic structure of the program. So you combine front lever with weighted dips and weighted pull-ups if you do them weighted, obviously, and you also have bench because you want bench. So there is 2 movements for the back, pulling muscles, and 2 for the pushing muscles. So that's really good. You have 2 leg days. Okay, everything is good. So what you will do is on your first day, so front lever, day 1, I would say the front lever day, you will just do front lever holds. Obviously, you want to get front lever, just do front lever, man. So yeah, you do front lever holds. And here's the concept of periodization. So you want to build up strength, and if you want to build up strength, this is not linear. Like you don't gain strength like this. You gain strength, but then you are fatigued, so you lose a little bit, and then you gain, lose, gain, lose. And this is why you need to periodize your program, because if you are here and you continue to train hard, or at least as hard as you can, you will lose. But if you continue training hard here, you will continue losing because you are too exhausted. So here, you need to take rest, or at least train less intense, to be able to progress again. So you will do front lever holds. On the first week, you will do long holds. So 5 times, a lot of sets and long holds. This is really important. You need to drill the movement pattern. The more time you spend in front lever, the better you will be at front lever also. And it's really important to record you. You need to record yourself, because if you don't do the correct form with front lever, so this is basically you can protract a little bit like this. I think this is good. Everything needs to be engaged, and it's better to do a perfect front lever hold, because you will learn the correct form. If you learn the bad form of front lever with bent arms, you will end up with a front lever like this, because your body will remember this. Your body will know that, okay, I had bent arms, so I still have bent arms. If you do the correct technique, which is straight arms, the triceps is engaged, like this, your body will learn this, and you will never have problem with front lever, because if you learn the wrong movement pattern, it's really hard then to correct it. It's the same as planche. When you don't protract enough, and then you do the full planche, but you don't have a strong protraction, to relearn the planche is even harder than learning it the first time. So yeah, you do front lever holds, record yourself to see if you have a good form. And obviously, I know that you can do front lever right now. The best thing is to do them with an elastic band. So with elastic bands. So I think if you want to do front lever, you also want to do front lever pull-ups. So with front lever pull-ups, for me it was really hard because I was really strong in this position, but when I'm in front lever and I want to do pull-up, but here I don't have the strength in this position to pull until the bar touch my torso. Yeah, I think it's like this. It's called like this, but until the bar touch here. So yeah, you need to train your front lever pull-ups. So you can do assisted front lever pull-ups, and if you can't, you will do back rows in the same position as front lever. So yeah, that's not the shit, but you need to find exercises to reproduce the same position. The best is if you don't have any weakness here, you just can do front lever pull-ups, and even if you can do only 1 front lever pull-ups, tuck front lever pull-ups, because you are not able to do the front lever right now. But yeah, if you can do 1, that's good. You just spam 1, you do sets of 1, and then when you can 2, 3, 4, 5, you don't have this weakness, so this is great for you. But I would say that you can even do 7 sets of 10 seconds, You can even do 7. You are here to get the front lever, so do a lot of front lever. So back rows, One thing that is very great, very good, is reverse deadlift. Reverse deadlift. It's like deadlift, but you pull your legs. You can search on the internet to see the right movement. Reverse deadlift or tuck front lever pull-ups. Okay, so that's good. You do it, I would say, 3 sets. You don't need to spam them that much. And if you really want to do front lever pull-ups, you can superset them with the hold. So you do hold, and when you can't hold the front lever anymore, when the form breaks down, you do tuck front lever pull-ups or you do reverse deadlifts. Reverse deadlift is not good for the front lever pull-ups. So yeah, do front lever pull-ups or back rows if you are not able to do front lever pull-ups. Then there is supports exercises, but already this is the main things that you need to do. Then it's just supports exercise that are not really interesting, like to fix the strength. You can do something to build muscles in your back delts because you use your back delts doing front lever, and yeah, I think that's it for front lever. You want to get front lever, just front lever. So you do holds and front lever pull-ups. All the variations are supports exercises. I mean by variations, rings, front lever, back lever, no, it's not a variation. Ice cream makers, all these exercises that will impact your front lever positively, but will not get you to the front lever. Like abs exercises, you have enough abs to get your front lever. So this is your main training: front lever and front lever pull-ups. So on the dip and pull-up, you will do 5 sets of 8 dips in the first week, and I would say 4 sets of 8 for pull-ups. It depends. I will post the video, and you must tell me if you want to train in strength for pull-ups and dips, in muscle gains, in both. When you gain strength, you gain muscles, and when you gain muscles, you gain strength. But you need to choose which one you want, or if you want both, I will adapt to this. But it will be a little bit different. So on the leg day plus bench, you will just do bench, same 5 sets of 8, or maybe 4 sets of 8 because it's secondary. And you need to do back offs. Back off is like the same movement, but you do in a different rep range. So 2 times 10 then, and here 2 times 10, 1 times 10, so 1 time 10. Oh. So you need to tell me if you want to train pull-up that much, if you want to train for strength in front lever and only muscle growth in other things, or if you want to gain strength in the dips and make progress in dips and bench. I think that by make progress you mean gaining strength, maybe. So what you will do is first week you do this, second week you do 3 sets of 6 reps and then 2 sets of 8, and third week you do 3 sets of 3 and 2 sets of 5. This is the usual rep ranges for strength gains with periodization. So first week you are in high volume, kind of low intensity. Second week is medium, and third week is the peak week, so maximum intensity and low volume. So this week is RPE 10. This week is RPE 8 to 9, it depends, but generally 8. And the first week is RPE 7 only. Sometimes we can do a really high intensity workout in the first week to gain muscles. So you go until failure in the first week in order to gain the maximum amount of muscle you can gain, and then second week you do a less intense workout like this. It's RP 8, so you can recover, and then you do maximum intensity. But if you are not really used to periodize your trainings, begin with this. It will be chill, and then in, let's say, 3 months, when you will be really used to periodization, even 4-6 months, you will experiment things. Like the program will not be perfect. There is no perfect programs. You will adapt it, change small things to make it better, and make it personal also. So yeah, for pull-ups it's quite similar. Here you will do 3 times 6 and 1 time 8, and here 3 times 3 and 1 time 5. So for bench it will be the same as pull-ups, and for primary bench. So for secondary bench it will be the same rep ranges as the pull-ups, and for the primary bench, it will be the same rep ranges as dips. And for secondary dips, it will be like this, you know. So you need to tell me if you want to gain strength, muscles, clarify everything. Put one goal. It's very important, but put one goal in your head and achieve it. Because you can say, I want to do muscles, I want to do pull-ups, I want to do dips, bench, squats, front lever, planche, back lever, handstand push-ups. I don't know, but you can't achieve everything. When you see the best calisthenics or the best in the world, you can be the best at sprints, you can be the best at bench press, but you can be the best at 100 meters and 200 and 300 and 400 and 500 because it's all different things. So you need to focus on one thing. Here you focus on front lever, this is very good, and then you do other movements. So there isn't, I would say this is the limit between too much, you know? More movements will be too much. So yeah, this is the end for today. So ask me. I definitely need to clean my English, but yeah, ask me in the comments and I will answer all questions and make your program for you. Yeah, it's free, bro. I want to help, and it makes me practice my English accent. So take care, bro. It was really really enjoyable for me to do this video.